Welcome to the grammar class. This week we are going to see tense changes in indirect speech and indirect instructions. When the reporting verb is in the simple past, we often change the verb tense in the indirect speech statement. For example, direct to indirect. If we are using simple present in direct speech, we are going to use the simple past in the indirect speech. If we are using present progressive, then in indirect we are going to use past progressive. If we are using simple past in the direct speech, we are going to use the past perfect in indirect speech. But if you are using present perfect in the direct speech, you are going to use past perfect in the indirect speech. Here is an example. He said Ken called, direct speech. He said that Ken had a cold, indirect speech. When we are using modals often change the indirect speech. For example, if we are using will, you have to use would in the indirect speech. If you are using can, you are going to use could. If you are using may, you are going to use might. And if you are using must, you have to use had to. For example, I said the wind will be strong, which is direct. I said that the wind will be strong, which is indirect. You can stay with me, he told us, direct. He told us that he will stay with him, indirect. He said the storm may cause damage, direct. He said that the storm might cause damage, indirect. Now, indirect instructions. In indirect speech, use an infinitive to plus base form of the verb for instructions. When you are using instructions, here is an example. Come early, said the doctor. The doctor said to come early. If we are using commands, here is an example. The doctor told her, lay down. The doctor told her to lay down. Advice. She said, drink more water. She advised her to drink more water. Requests. Could you please arrive by 8 o'clock? He asked me to arrive by 8 o'clock. As an invitation, would you join me for lunch? He invited me to join him for lunch. I hope that this will help you to do your task. See you soon. Bye bye.